Hello everyone and welcome back to Chronos Plays Virtue's Last Reward. Today, I guess, we're gonna go betray Special K, and it looks like probably gonna get an ending, maybe? Be kinda funny if he chooses Ala this time. I mean, it's kinda what I'm expecting. And then they'll be like, oh, how could you do it?
Results from round 2. Please stop.
Wait for it. Betray, yeah. And betray ally, of course. Betray ally? No, betray. Oh my god. Whole lot of betraying. So you pick betray.
To a draw, it would seem.
You don't feel bad about it or anything?
I ask the same of you.
Okay, yeah, I guess that's fair. I mean, I chose ally first, but then, you know, you betrayed me, so I came back in time to betray you. If I had, then you would have 9 BP right now, wouldn't you? Nice try, but I'm not gonna let you get out of here like that easily.
As I told you before, even if I were to reach 9 BP, I would not necessarily leave immediately.
I know, you would have to walk to the door and open it and then leave. Technically not immediately.
I might choose to wait until everyone else had also reached 9 BP.
I already know you're a goddamn liar, Kay. Yeah, well, I did it, and you lied, and then you left us. So suck it. Didn't seem likely.
You do not trust me.
Of course I don't trust you! I just traveled back in time after trusting you!
No need to apologize. Trust must be earned in a game like this.
Says the guy who told me to trust him so he could betray me.
Indeed. Clearly, I don't deserve to be trusted.
No kidding! The honesty is refreshing, but that's really not the brightest move.
So you chose betray too, huh? You just picked ally. I'd have 9 BP right now.
That's why she didn't do it!
Why on earth would I have done that? There's no way Clover would have chosen Ally when you had a chance to betray her and get to 9 BP. Are you an idiot or something?
Clearly.
Bunch of smartasses.
So you chose betray?
Of course. Luna's bracelet is already off.
I mean, to be fair, yeah, I can't knock you for that.
No risk of a penalty for her now.
That brings Quark's BP up to 9.
Are you worried that he might try and get out?
Well, if he were to do so, the rest of us would be trapped here.
Bet you're all pretty happy he isn't here right now, aren't you?
Yeah. Whoa, nobody said that. I just said it.
Maybe you aren't saying it, but I know what you're thinking.
You psychic? So wait, are we not gonna go through the chromatic doors?
The ambidex gates have closed.
Wait. Yeah, are we not gonna be going through the chromatic doors? I mean, maybe. It says escape over there. Huh. I don't know.
Round 3 of the
I mean, I guess
ambidex
we
game
probably
will
would,
be
right?
the star round.
Maybe?
Star keys are required to open the gates.
One second, let me check that out real fast. So have we done anything with this little? I think the answer is no. Yeah, we finished a long one. I don't know why this one doesn't say lock. I know, technically, I guess we could have guessed the password of the computer, but there's just no goddamn way. Yeah. So we actually, this one was locked over here. We didn't go through a chromatic door that way, though. Right? Yeah. Huh.
There is no the ambidex.
As many times as we want, huh? Not that that would matter. People would just leave anyways once they get 9 because they're all idiots.
So it would seem.
All right, well, where do we find them? Beyond the next set of chromatic doors.
Oh? You found them already?
Yeah, they're white. And that's right, I forgot to tell you guys. Take a look at the map. There are 3 white doors in the floor B warehouse.
White doors, huh? Maybe that's where Quark went.
How? How?
The warehouse on floor B, you said?
Yeah, but you're not gonna be able to get through them until they open. We still get more than 80 minutes until that happens.
We will need to form groups of colors that can make white.
Time we had a look at all our colors then.
Yeah. Did that skip for a second? Looks like they all shuffled around again. Looks like I'm a blue solo.
I'm a magenta. Pear.
As am I.
You and me, huh? Better than Dio, I guess.
You say something?
Yeah, better than you, Dio.
What color are you?
I'm a green solo. What's with the sigh?
Forget about it.
What about you two?
Cyan, pear.
I'm a cyan pear too.
Alice and Luna's bracelets have changed as well. Both of them are yellow pears.
Oh, can I go with them? Then what color is Quark?
He's a red solo. In order to open the white doors, you'd normally need, say, red, blue, and green.
But solos can't group together, right?
That's why the pairs are magenta, yellow, and cyan. Magenta is a mix of red and blue. Yellow is a mix of red and green. Cyan is a mix of blue and green. So if you combine magenta with green, you get white. And
I see.
Okay then. We just need to get to the floor B warehouse when the doors open, right? I'll be taking off then.
Where do you think you're going?
Anywhere that isn't here. Hanging out with a murderer? Doesn't sound like a good time to me.
And you can't go anywhere, Dio.
the guy who insists on splitting up is usually the first to bite it.
Hopefully.
What?
Well, then again, loners often turn out to be killers.
Hey, don't you judge me.
What are you getting at, old man? You think I kill him?
Yeah?
Well, maybe, maybe not. But you're pretty damn suspicious.
You trying to start something, you wrinkled old piece of...
Hey, knock it off. We don't actually know one of us is the killer. I mean, we do, but still.
We have no evidence of that, no. But we do know that Zero Senior is one of us. And there is an excellent chance that Zero Senior and the killer are one and the same.
Then why did he kill Alice and Luna now? If Zero Senior wanted any of us dead, he could have done it way before this. While we were, I don't know, unconscious for instance, what's the point of setting up this whole game just to kill off 2 of the participants halfway through?
Then are you saying there's another person in here somewhere?
It's possible. I think it might be a good idea for us to all look for the killer.
Well, we gain nothing by standing around here.
Yeah, I've got to find Quark, and soon.
If we're going to search, we should go in pairs this time.
How are we gonna pair up then?
I'm not going with Kay. If he decides he feels like snapping me in half, there's not a whole hell of a lot I can do about it.
I mean, in one route, it looked like you stabbed him in the back with an axe. Though it did look like he killed you with a spear, so...
I'll go with anyone besides Dio.
Okay.
I don't want to go with Dio either.
Fine. He's hardly my first choice, but I'll take Dio.
What the hell?
Just figured that this way we don't have to make this into a huge argument.
Very nice of you.
Besides,
Hopefully you don't
I'm
die.
gonna be stuck with you once we go through the chromatic doors anyway. No reason to put it off.
Oh, do I get the yellow pierce?
I will go with Sigma.
Ah. Oh, yeah?
Would you prefer someone else?
Clover? No, I guess you're okay.
That leaves me and Clover as a pair then.
Yep.
Looks like we're all set.
We'll take the cyan door on floor A and the blue door on floor B.
All right, Clover and I'll take the magenta door and the red door.
That leaves the yellow and the green doors then. Once we're all done, let's meet up in the floor B warehouse, alright?
Got it.
See you later then.
See ya. If I might die here, I'm sure she could take care of herself. If she, well, yeah, she can jump really high, so I'm sure if she kicks someone, it'd probably hurt like a motherfucker. But I don't think she would put herself in an opening for Dio to actually stab her or do anything like that. Maybe? Maybe? There's no one in the infirmary. No Quark, no killer, at least as far as I can see.
Well, there is someone here. Technically, at least. The old woman.
Oh yeah. She was lying silently on the bed furthest away from us. If it weren't for the bloodstains on her chest and arm, her peaceful expression would have fooled most people into thinking she was asleep. The blood had dried and darkened and now looked like any other stain. That's when I noticed it. Huh. Wait a minute, look at her wrist.
It seems remarkably clean.
Yeah, for some reason there's no blood on that part.
Maybe she had something on her wrist.
Like a bracelet?
A watch, perhaps.
A watch?
Yes. It was likely removed after she was killed. That would account for the lack of blood splatter on her wrist.
Watch, huh? I know, looks like it was kind of wide for a watch. Don't you shape-shame watches, dog? Aren't women's watches usually thinner? I mean, actually, yes, that's 100% true. But you could have just bought one that wasn't made specifically for a woman.
You raise a good point. Perhaps it was some kind of jewelry?
Like a bangle? Jewelry? I mean, like a bracelet or some... Of course! Why didn't I see it sooner? This is the same size and shape of our bracelet. Look, it's exactly the same width.
Then that would mean...
So there's like a 10th bracelet around here somewhere? She was wearing a bracelet when she was killed. She was a participant, just like us.
Are you sure?
How?
This old woman, a player in the Nonary Game.
Well, I mean... doesn't seem to be discriminating against old people. Look at 10. Okay? There's something wrong.
No, nothing.
But
If
how?
you're correct. Then where did the thief hide the stolen bracelet?
Good question. That said, if she had a bracelet, that would really screw with all the group dynamics that we had. In fact, I think it would make it so that it would actually not work.
We were quite thorough during our earlier search, but I know that I saw nothing, and none of the others reported finding a bracelet either.
Then that means they've been holding onto it this whole time? They've probably still got it.
That would seem likely.
No, wait. If they'd been carrying it around, the sensors in the chromatic doors would have picked it up. Without the right combination of bracelets, the secondary door would never have opened.
So our suspect is not only a killer and a thief, but a skilled imposter as well.
Oh, wait. Yeah, what are you saying?
After killing the old woman, they put on her bracelet.
Is that right? That seems dumb.
In fact, it is entirely possible they are wearing it still.
I mean, that's the only way this could work.
Yes, it would make sense.
So the killer's running around with the old woman's bracelet.
Yes.
And you're telling me they're probably wearing it.
Do you remember what Zero Jr. told us? Something about how the bracelet will come off if the wearer's heart stops.
Yes, I'm
I don't
aware.
recall the exact words. But in any event, once the old woman had died, her bracelet would have detached, allowing the killer to easily collect it.
Why?
So that they could participate in the Nonary Game, I imagine.
Again, why? What?
I suspect the killer was someone who was not originally intended to be a participant. For whatever reason, however, they were willing to go to great lengths to ensure that they were.
Okay. Okay, so under the assumption that Dio's the murderer of everyone, if he killed the old woman and took her bracelet to participate in the Nonary Game, how does that explain the routes where the woman doesn't show up? And pretty sure, you kind of remember that he opened the number 9 door back there in, this one, I think? Yeah. You're gonna leave there? So, What?
To that end, they killed the old woman, who was one of the original participants, and took her place.
Unless it's not going to be Dio. Which would be really weird. But sure. But why would someone do that?
That? I have no idea. Certainly they must have a goal of some sort. You would have to be mad to choose to come here. But as to what that goal is, and how the killer intends to achieve it, I'm afraid I do not have even speculation.
Huh. That's interesting.
Have you noticed something?
No. Well, there's a blood all over this lady's arm, except for right here. Since that's where the bracelet was, then the bracelet the killer stole should have blood on it.
Right.
But none of us are wearing a bloody bracelet.
Please tell me you're kidding. The killer would have, of course, wiped the blood off.
Or licked it off.
Only a fool would walk around with a bracelet covered in blood.
So you're saying they cleaned it?
Yes.
Huh.
Have you discovered something?
Luminol? Kay! I know how we can identify the killer!
Oh?
We just need to use some of that luminol. Doesn't matter how well they cleaned it. There should be some traces of blood left.
I see. That could very well work. We should have everyone gather in the rec room then. That is where the luminol was, I believe.
Yeah, first we need to finish looking for Quark, though. We still got the infirmary and everything beyond the green door. Once we've done with that, we can head back to floor B to meet up with everyone else.
Shall we go then?
I guess. Want to ride that zero thing again? Maybe I'll have a turn on it? Could be fun. Maybe 5 hours of these screens? No, that's too much, Chronos. Maybe like days. Like 1,000 days of these screens. Yeah, that seems accurate. Every time. I don't know why every time I'm expecting to see some sort of like freaking demon or Resident Evil zombie when these doors open. I don't know why. I don't know why in my head I'm like, there's gonna be something there. It's gonna be spooky. There's 3 doors here too.
The same as what we found on the other side of the blue door.
But and it looks like 2 of them are already unlocked.
So it does. The center and rightmost doors both say open. Perhaps the layout here is different.
Huh. Whatever. Let's take the door on the right first. Where's this go? The Golem Bay! Oh shit, you think his key's here? Huh, what's this room?
That looks like a workbench of some sort.
Like a computer, what are you talking about? Maybe, what sort of work? Well, we're here to find Quark, not look at a workbench. Speak for yourself. We can go. You go check out the far end, all right?
Very well.
Golem's on here. Nothing. He's not here either. Golem himself isn't here either. That's kind of weird, actually. Hey, Kay, how's it going over there? Kay, can you hear me? Are you dead, Kay? Kay was bent over with his back to me, peering underneath the thing that looked like a workbench. The hell? I walked towards him as I spoke. Hey man, what's going on here?
Oh, nothing.
Bent down and saw him staring at something that appears to be in this appeared to be a safe. It's empty.
Yes.
Was there something in there before?
No, it was empty when I found it. Yes.
Well, was it? Then what are you doing staring into empty space?
I was
or safe?
thinking. Specifically, I was thinking about who opened this safe.
Wouldn't that have been the team that went through the green door? I think that was Dio, Phi, and Clover.
No, that's unlikely. When we met up with Dio, he told us that he had been in the treatment center. The nameplate on this door says this is the Golem Bay, however.
So you're saying they didn't go
I
here?
believe that is the case. Which, as you can see, is why I was puzzled. If Dio, Phi, and Clover did not open this safe, who did?
Santa? Not like the character Santa, but like Santa Claus. Kind of forgot there was actually a character named Santa in the first game. Well, there's no point of thinking about it. We should get back.
Yes, and there was another unlocked door, wasn't there?
Treatment center. Let's get moving then. Is Kay never gonna get that lock thing? Because that's where it was. It was in the Golem Bay. So this is the treatment center, huh?
This is the room that Dio visited.
Don't you think that's kind of strange? Till now, all the chromatic doors have led to a single room each. So why are there two rooms on the other side of the green door?
An excellent question.
Can't talk to the other. We can talk to the others later, I guess, and see if they know anything. Ken and I split up and began to look for places where Quark might have hidden, or small holes he might have escaped through. Like a mouse. Huh. What are these?
They must be the treatment pods Dio mentioned.
The window's all covered with frost on the inside. I can't see in.
Shall we open it?
Yeah, might as well. Have at it. Is Quark gonna be in here? Holy shit. Yeah. Quark! No. Oh no. His bracelet. It's... Oh god.
Hold on, Sigma.
Finally!
Calm down.
Revenge!
Look at his chest. Can you see it moving?
No, it's a still image. What? I quickly pressed the finger to Quark's wrist. It was faint, but his heartbeat was there. He's alive. He's alive!
What a relief. I'm so glad to know he's safe.
I laughed out loud and grabbed Kay in a bear hug, or at least as much as I could, as much as one as I could. He patted me on the back and shared what I thought might have been a relieved chuckle. But if he's still alive, why is his bracelet off? Oh, does the freezing function work in this timeline? Zero Jr. said it would only come off when you died.
Perhaps Zero Senior took it off?
What? Why?
I have no idea.
Then maybe Zero Senior brought Quark here and put him in the pod pod thing too. Well, even if he did, we don't have any way to know why.
This pod is for medical treatment. Perhaps Quark has contracted some sort of illness.
Like Radical 6. He's sick? What has he got?
How would I know that? In any event, we should return and let the rest of our companions
Should probably
know
close
that
the pod thing, though.
I imagine Tenmyoji in particular will be pleased.
Yeah, I bet. Do you think you can carry him, or...?
I believe it would be best to leave Quark here. As I mentioned, there is a chance he has fallen ill. If so, then removing him from the pod would be dangerous.
Yeah.
The treatment he is currently undergoing could be compromised. I'll close
Oh.
the pod's cover then. Is that all right?
Sure. Wait, I just thought of something. Are you sure he's going to be alright?
What do you mean?
Well, what happens if he wakes up? How can he open that thing on his
He'll
own?
be fine. I noticed a lever inside that can be used to open the cover. So long as no one locks the pod.
Lock
he
the
should
pod,
be able
Kay.
to leave whenever he wants.
Lock the pod, Kay! But if someone locks him in, where he's screwed.
Yes, that is what I said, but you needn't worry. You see, I have not engaged the lock.
Engage the lock.
Now, we should return to the Floor B warehouse. I imagine the others are already there.
Okay. Right, yeah. Okay, let's go. Next time, though? I'll see you then. Bye.
What?